The historic Chippewa Park Carousel will remain closed until further notice, following a collision involving a stolen vehicle that occurred this past weekend.
A man and a woman who were involved in the incident have been charged by city police with theft of a motor vehicle and mischief over $5,000. Joe Sadowski has been covering the story and joins us live in studio. Joe?
Thanks, Mitch. 26-year-old Brandon Meredith and 24-year-old Kara Oshkopeketa of Thunder Bay were taken into custody on Saturday. Since the arrest, they have both been released and await their next court dates while the repairs to the carousel take place.
Yeah, so that was a completely unexpected incident with the carousel over the weekend. So definitely a shock to get that news, and we were eager to find out exactly, what kind of damage it was going to result in.
The Chippewa Park Carousel has been enjoyed by families for over 100 years. Sometime early Saturday morning, a stolen vehicle jumped the curb in the parking lot, bounced off a tree, and ran through the fence around the carousel. Thankfully, the damage was fairly minimal, and Parks and Open Spaces manager Corey Halverson says it's extremely fortunate the main area of the damage was a chariot that was going to be replaced in the fall.
From that perspective, very lucky. So all of the work that went into the restoration of the horses and all the other components were basically left unimpacted. However, we're inspecting it today. We have some people out on site just to make sure we understand exactly what the impacts are to some of the more structural elements of the flooring and the support posts.
The group of volunteers involved in the restoration process have raised over $1 million, and over $600,000 in volunteer hours have been spent on the carousel. If inspection goes according to plan, the best case scenario is that the carousel could be operational within days.
Yeah, so again, we're optimistic. I think best case scenario, if we do the inspections today and find that the structural elements are basically intact and the repairs are minimal, we'd be optimistic to be getting it up and running again within days. So if something more substantial is found during the inspection, that obviously could change the timelines.
The park is still planning on moving the carousel to a new indoor space for the summer of 2024. A 26-year-old man involved in the crash turned himself in to city police on Saturday afternoon, while a 24-year-old woman was arrested Saturday night. They both face charges of mischief and theft of a motor vehicle. Joe Sadowski, TBT News.